On this plant I have already shared many videos. This plant was earlier on the verge of dying, so I had taken its branches and fixed in the soil in the month of July. You can see these are the branches which earlier I had taken, and right now all these cuttings are in a very good progress. Even now I just want to show you the basic difference. Like these cutting I had placed in the shade, and this major cutting I had placed in the sunlight. Now I just want to show you what is the difference between these three cuttings. As right now I'm showing you the first cutting, although the leaves are in a very good condition and they are in a progressive mode, but still I'm showing you the major cause of its slow progress. Just like the branches have started declining and drooping, because which is indicating that this plant is devoid of sunlight. I just want to clear one thing over here, that the jade plant is a sunlight lover plant. So always keep this plant in the sunlight. This is the progress of the very first cutting. Like one of the branch has started drooping. I mean, it will not show any kind of progress. And even the green kind of substance, just like fungus, what we call it, it is just covering the outer layer of the soil, and the leaves have started falling. If you can see, I'm showing you all the leaves have started falling. Now coming to this very cutting. Now as you can see, although there are some leaves, and I have kept the soil dry, and this cutting is kept in the full sunlight. This plant likes the bright sunlight, and there is a very rapid progress of this cutting, as new leaves have started appearing on the top of the branches. I am showing you its close vision. At the very bottom, new leaves have started coming out, which is indicating like jade plant in a very progressive mode. If it is visible in the video, I'm showing you the close vision. This is another branch which is coming from the this mother branch. So this is another branch, which is indicating that jade plant always show progressive progress in the sunlight. As you can see, these small leaves on the tip of jade plant have started appearing. So today's video is on the concept of sunlight. If you do not provide sunlight, there will be a major difference in the different kind of cuttings. If you observe clearly and very carefully, so many small leaves have started appearing on the top of the branches. But if I talk about these branches, there is hardly any progress. If you can see, although these small leaves have started coming, but not on all the branches. So here it is very clear that jade plant is a lover of sunlight. Keep it in the full sunlight. If you keep it in the inside of your house, I mean indoors, where the sunlight streaming through any window, or where the jade plant receives partial sunlight, it will not show the very rapid progress, because this plant falls in the category of succulents. Even second characteristic of this plant is it requires less water. Do not water this plant too much unless the temperature is so high. If the temperature is moderate, then provide the water to this plant when it's required. Just like right now I'm showing you the status of the soil, and the soil is quite dry, and I will water it soon. This is the second concept. And you can see the soil. I had placed these two cuttings in the partial sunlight, and you can see how the green fungus have covered the very upper layer of the soil. So I just wanted to show the major concepts through making this video, that always keep jade plant in the sunlight. Even this plant is an easy growing plant. You can choose this mini kind of pots as I have taken. You can also choose the poly bag, but whenever the cutting starts showing progress, it becomes necessary to settle the cutting in the big planter. Now I will settle this cutting in the big planter soon, so that it will again turn into a big plant, because earlier I had saved my jade plant by taking the cuttings. So this is the very important method by which you can multiply your cutting.